Hello everyone. I want to share something that's been coming in lately. And it's about the history of humanity. So right now, you and I are literally writing the history of how humanity evolved. And where we are right now, this chapter in humanity's evolution is the most magical, miraculous, powerful, potent, and prominent chapter in all of humanity's evolution. This is the chapter where we are pulling the human collective out of a very dense field with fear, control, manipulation, greed, suffering. We're pulling humanity into a higher dimensional field, unified, love, joy, peace, presence, abundance. And hundreds of linear years from now, perhaps, humanity is going to look back at this now moment that you and I are in and say, oh my God, humanity used to live in fear. Humanity used to live in greed and suffering. This is an absolute. This moment we're in, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, it's a now moment. The moments we're in right now is a passing moment. We're pulling ourselves and the collective into higher states. It's happening. And there's another now moment where this will be read about. This will be looked at. This will be admired, acknowledged. This will be a moment in humans' history that will be the most magnificent moment humanity has ever gone through. And you and I are doing it. We forget that this is happening because we're in it. And when you're in it, you are consumed by the density. You're consumed by doing what you're here to do. But there is a now moment where humanity is looking back and saying, oh my God, I can't believe what they did. Everything you're going through is a part of history, is assisting in this chapter of moving from a third dimensional field to a fifth and onward. Everything you're going through, pain, suffering, loss, joy, peace, abundance, all of it. You are written in the history books. You're written in this chapter. You are one of the humans that assisted in pulling the entire human collective out of density and into more light. Just like we look back thousands of years ago and we look at all the people that were, making massive amounts of impact on humanity, Jesus, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Buddha, right? There's so many. There's such a huge list of humans, but not like now. There's millions of us now. And so we look back and we read these stories and we're like, oh my God, they did such amazing work. Humans are going to look back and read about us. Look at all the work they did. But this time, what's so magical about this now moment that we're in is that we actually pull an entire human collective out of density. So everything you see happening right now, the jabs in the arms, the systems breaking down, the masks on the face, right? All of these systems that we're watching, the media and the manipulation, the censorship, the religious system sort of breaking down. It's all a part of this chapter in humanity's history where we pull the collective out of density. It's all a part of it. And so when you look at it that way, you're like, awesome, let's go. Because it's already happened. In a now moment, there are humans reading this chapter in humanity's evolution. Chapter 11, chapter 12, whatever chapter this is. They're reading this chapter, and this is the most powerful chapter. This is the most potent chapter. This is the chapter where everything shifts. Who knows how long this chapter lasts? But it's inevitable that we move through it. So you, my friend, are written in the history books of humanity's evolution. You're in it. You're a part of it. Hundreds of years from now, or a now moment in the now, people are reading about you. No matter what you do for a living, what you look like, how you speak, your behaviors, your emotions, none of that matters. What matters is that you're here now, courageously walking through this, on the front lines, making history. We are making history. Don't forget it. This is much bigger than the physicality that we see right now. So keep going. Stay courageous. Stay sovereign. Speak your truth. Honor your truth. Be you more and more and more every day. Love you more and more and every day. Have more courage. Have more compassion. Have more empathy. And you'll have more compassion and empathy for all the other humans that are part of this chapter in humanity's evolution, whether they are aware of it or not. What's important is that you're aware of it and that you know that you're making history. Thanks for being here with me. I love you.